Hey everybody, it's Inktoid at Game Harmony. Thought I'd bring you some of my gameplay and tips for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, because I know it's one of the hottest games out there. I know it's something I've been playing quite a bit. The only thing besides this I've been playing besides my walkthroughs, it's probably got to be Halo 4. I haven't quite decided which one I actually like more, but I wanted to give some tips on actually maybe how to get a little bit better at Call of Duty. I'm not obviously not the best player at Call of Duty, but I'm almost a 2 or 3.0, so I know what the hell I'm doing. Obviously, one of my first suggestions, if you want to get better at Call of Duty, is play hardcore, but I'm going to cover that in a completely different walkthrough and talk because I don't even play core anymore. This is one of the last matches I played. I think I went 30-6 or something like that. One of the first things, pretty much, is going to be the same. Is one of the only tips I can give you to get better at Call of Duty, besides getting a decent headset, is once you actually get a headset, or if you really have anything, a mic whatsoever, what you want to do is go into game chat. It sounds stupid, but if you're wanting to win, you're wanting to get better, go into game chat, because I've noticed on Black Ops 2, at least compared to other Call of Duties, yeah, you got your lone wolf players, you got people in parties, but there are a ton of people that are actually in game chat, and they actually, I've done normally I play with a group of 4 or 5 people, and we always have maybe one or two pickups with us, but we're always in game chat, and we're always talking, communicating where people are, regardless if you're playing team deathmatch, if you're playing, I play a lot of capture the flag. I think it's an entertaining game mode, definitely, but what you want to do is constantly be communicating. When somebody kills you, talk. Say where they were, where they actually were in reference to where they killed you. That way people are going to know exactly where they are, because in this one, I was actually in a party, and as you can see, I had plenty of, people actually, I think the 6 times I died in this match, I think, besides the one time where I got panic fired on, I actually got killed because somebody was behind me and I had no idea. Now the second one, and this is a really important step for getting better at Call of Duty, is you want to play your style. And what I mean by that is, if you're a rusher, rush by all means. If you're a camper, well, I don't really condone camping, but to each their own. Whatever. It's not my play style. Um, can't really say it's not a legitimate play style, because that's like saying that nothing's a legitimate play style. But I mean, if you're a camper, camper. If you guard, if you want to call camping guarding, if that makes you feel better, whatever. But if you're gonna guard, guard. If you're gonna rush, rush. Play the game to your strengths. Don't play it to your weaknesses. Like, don't like, for instance, I'll find myself a lot of the times ruining my KD and losing for the team and everything, because I'll be using guns and things that I shouldn't be using. For instance, I don't know how people do it online. Congratulations if you can. I cannot kill bastards with a shotgun. Can't do it. It is impossible. I cannot win with a shotgun, no matter what I do. I'm not a sniper, so I don't try and snipe. If I want to snipe, I'll go play SWAT, or I'll go play Battlefield 3, where I can pick somebody out from 1,000 meters. I cannot quickscope you when you are in my face. It's not going to happen. You're going to rape me. Period. What I can do, and something I've actually been learning to do much better in this game, is rush. And since that's my main play style, where I will just rush around the map, there are certain guns that you want to use, there are certain guns you don't want to use. One of the main guns that you definitely want to use when you're rushing is a submachine gun. I have a couple of favorites. Most of the submachine guns in this game are fantastic, but for me, probably my favorite submachine gun in the game is the MP7. You don't have to prestige. You don't have to do anything to unlock it. It's the very first one. Like in this video, I'm using the Scorpion Evo. I'm just using one of the basic classes, because all my classes were set up for hardcore. I didn't really have anything set up for core, because I have very specific classes that I've set up for flag running and for defending and everything like that. But pretty much the Scorpion Evo is one of the best running guns in the game. Also, if you can't get kills with it, you probably can't get kills with shit in this game, and you shouldn't fucking be playing Call of Duty anymore. But once you get it up to weapon level 15, 16, something like that, you actually get is it rapid fire? Or whatever the hell makes you shoot faster, you end up getting rapid fire for it, and it actually becomes the fastest shooting gun in the game. Like, people complained. I remember playing Modern Warfare 3 the day it came out, and I discovered the FMGs, and my god, Was it hilarious to murder people with those things? But the Scorpion Evo actually fires, if you can believe it, faster than them, because those were just straight up bullet lasers. And when somebody was akimboing them running across the map rushing, there was really little chance that you were going to survive because they were way too accurate and they fired way too quickly. But I digress. Anyway, Scorpion Evo is definitely one of my favorites. One of the main things, besides playing your style, playing what works for you, is if you're going to actually play game modes that work for you as well. Like, for instance, I can't play Hardpoint. Hardpoint isn't good for rushing. It's actually really good for campers, guarders, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. It's good for people like that. I can't do that. I have to move. I have to be moving at all times on the map, 24/7. I have to move around the map. The other thing, one of the biggest things you can do to benefit yourself in this game, and it has never been more apparent until you start playing Black Ops 2 a lot, is that what you want to do is there's you can choose any perks you want because the Pick 10 system, I think it's fantastic. Really, anybody that says that, there are a ton of people that diss this Call of Duty and complain about it. You know what, this Call of Duty is probably the best one since 4. I loved Black Ops. I thought Black Ops was the best one since 4, even though people bag on Treyarch and they say how, who was it? They say Infinity Ward makes a better game. Well, by my mark, Infinity Ward has made one good Call of Duty. Treyarch has made 2. So I think Infinity Ward is up next to actually make a Call of Duty that's, you know, borderline playable at all, like Modern Warfare 3 wasn't. Anyway, Engineer. It's in the third tree of perks. Engineer, no matter what class you're playing, unless maybe you're sniping, but even then, because in this game there aren't a lot of places where you can just hold up and stay there and stay there and stay there. You want to make sure you're, even as a sniper, you want to pop off a couple shots, get a couple kills, and you got to move, otherwise somebody's going to be there and they're going to destroy you. Engineer is 100% necessary in this game because it allows you to actually see all equipment on the map, and at the same time it allows you to actually it's basically I forget the name of the perk in the other games, but basically, you know, you run over it, it'll trigger. It's like a delay switch where you can't really be killed by anything anymore. Doesn't exactly work all the time on shock sticks, but shock sticks are douchey as hell. But you know, that is what it is. The other thing, when you're using Engineer, you don't unlock it until late. I actually pre-unlocked it when I was playing the Black Hat. The Hacker is fantastic when you're using Engineer because it allows you can use 2 of them. I always use 2 of them. It allows you to hack other people's equipment, and that just doesn't go as Claymores, Bettys, shock sticks, all that stuff. You can actually hack anything above that, though. The problem is it just destroys it. But you can even hack and destroy UAVs with a Black Hat. It takes a couple seconds, but knowing you don't have to have your second weapon equipped to actually use actually waste on a launcher is fantastic, knowing you can just have a Black Hat, boom, there goes an AV. Plus, it's really entertaining to hack somebody's shit and have it blow up on them and then knife them or just shoot them and basically humiliate the person. But yeah, those are my couple of my tips. I'm going to have some more videos, some more gameplay, especially of hardcore, since that's what I'm doing now. Got some definite tips for you. I'm Inktoy to Game Harmony. Have a good one.